word community is a very important word when we talk about church, because at the core of the issue, church is not an event that you go to. And that's that we are like culturally infused with this idea that church is either a building that sits on a street and has an address, and there's doors and windows that open, and there's pews that you sit in, and there's rooms, and the pastor has an office. That's the church, right? That's not what I want to talk about with church. But the other idea we have that church is, I'm going to church. So it's in a destination or it's an event that I'm going to, right? And so I want to kind of burst that out a little bit. And you might help. I try consciously to make an effort to change my language in the way I talk about church. Because sometimes you might hear me say something and it might sound a little weird, like we're going to the church gathered, or we're going to the gathering of the church. Because I want to change my idea of what church is from this idea that it's an event that I go to or a building that I go to or whatever it might be, to an idea that church is an identity that I have as a part of a community. Literally, the word church in the Bible, the ecclesia in the Bible, means an assembly, a gathering of people. Now, that doesn't mean that that's the only time you have church. The church is always those that make up the body of Christ, or those who have trusted in the gospel, those who believe the gospel. You make up the church. And so when you're at home, sitting in your living room, watching UK basketball, because I know you guys are always watching University of Kentucky basketball, like myself. When you're sitting in your living rooms watching the basketball game, Shane, thanks for the blue and white today instead of that Cardinal stuff you always wear. And when you guys are sitting in your living room, you're the church. When you go to work, you're the church. When you come here on Sunday, we're the church, gathered together and then scattered when we leave. Use that one. No way. Come on, James. Help a brother out. Come on. There you go. That's good. That's good. Okay. Well, welcome everybody to Sojourn Church. I'm Jeremy. I'm one of the pastors.